Hello fans and welcome back to the DBA. I know I haven't uploaded since my week 2 video. I have recorded up to week 4, but I never got around to making week 3 or week 4 thumbnails, and never recorded week 5 to through 12. Anyway, so we made playoffs with a record of 9-3. So you know I uploaded the first 2 and we went 0-2. We went 8 on the trot, went 8-2. Then week 11 we played a meme match. Well, I memed, the Carry Knight didn't. We lost that one. Fair enough, it was close. He only won because he had quick attack and a Gallopany. Fair enough, fair enough. Interesting set, especially when I was meming. So, Belly Drum Clef got 3 kills. So you know. And then we won our final game because my opponent forfeited because Kurum too scary, because Kurum 6 owed him in our first game. That was Sup Deep and the Suitable Sumpets. So yeah, we made playoffs. And here we are up against Levitee and Atlanta Aerodactyls for a second time. In our first game, we beat him 5-0. Clef, Fable, Command, Fable swept. Command, some power, Fable just swept him because for some reason he didn't send in his Nido King straight away. Instead, he sacked off pretty much everything before finally sending in his Nido Kings. Apparently, Nido King would have got chipped and he needs it at full health. Well, Levitee, I don't know, Levitee does that sometimes. He doesn't do what he needs to do to stop himself from losing because he thinks it's his win con and it's too important. No, Levitee, it's not your win con, it's not too important. It's you stop yourself from getting defeated so quickly. And he gets anyway. So yeah, so he's probably very scared of Clef after last time, and he's probably not going to play stupidly around it this time. So he might have taunt on something. He also might want to toxic me. From not Magic Guard, I really can't remember my sets because this has been a while. It's been a couple of weeks since I played this game. So let's actually get into the team I'm actually bringing. First off here is going down the Tapu Koko, Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, Hidden Power Water, and U-turn. Choice Scarf. I don't actually need any speed investments with this Choice Scarf because I outspeed everything. Yeah, that's good. And apart from Scarf, Kurum Black, which I probably should have speed creeped. That might have been a good idea, but well, it didn't matter in the end of the game because he wasn't Scarf Kurum Black at all. As we won't see. So I don't know why I didn't do that. I don't know why my team builders helpers didn't tell me that either. I don't know, my voice sounds weird at the minute, so that's interesting. Anyway, we're running Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, Hidden Power Water, U-turn. I've already said that, haven't I? Yes, I have. We're running 248 into HP because we don't want an even HP because rocks. And it's you. Even if Levitee doesn't really like particularly setting up rocks that much, because he's dropped Register, which was his main rock setter before, and his rock setters are Nido King and Aerodactyl, and he doesn't like to run rocks on them. So I'm going to be running 2-5-2 into special attack, 800 defense. I'm running a modest nature, which is plus special attack minus attack. So this is designed to hit fast and hard. The Scarf is mainly for the Aerodactyl. Next we have Chandra Jimenez for Halucha, Sword Stance, Drain Punch, Acrobatics, and Thunder Punch. Yeah, that's pretty simple set. It's just designed to sweep. Unvergent and Electric Seed. This gives me +1 defense when I come in if the electric comes up, and it activates my Unvergent, which doubles my speed, which is very, very handy. Again, this doesn't really need any investment. Again, I should have. This doesn't need any investment, sorry, because it's plus it gives double my speed. So yeah, Sword Stance. I already said that. Sorry, I'm all over the place at the minute, which isn't particularly good of me. Sorry about that. Let's say 248 into HP again, rocks. 252 into attack and 8 into special defense. Adamant Nature, which is plus attack minus special attack. Next we have Toad, determine the Slazzle. Slazzle is a massive threat to him. He's very little that can take a hit from it. He has to basically protect Aerodactyl as his main counter. Aerodactyl is the main thing that can take a hit, but it can't really take Specs hit very well. This is basically like Nuke. Because last time I bought Nasty Plot. I bought Nasty Plot from Charge Slazzle. Interesting set. Did work. Well, it could have done work, but he predicted me for MC. Hold on, to give me a minute. Apologies about that, I am back now, so let's get back onto where I was talking through my Salazzle. Fire Blast, Sludge Wave, Dragon Pulse, Hidden Power, Ice, Corrosion of course, that's Salazzle's only good ability, because Oblivious is bad. No, I suppose it's alright for like, if you're a Storm one who don't get taunted. Anyway, what was I talking about now? Choice Base, because it just destroys, because the Various can take a hit from it. He has to basically predict what I'm going to go for. 96 into HP, 252 into special attack, 160 into speed, with a timid nature, which is plus speed minus attack. I forget all this creeps something. Creeps something, I don't know if he brought the thing it creeps. No, I don't think he did. Creeps something, I can't remember. Next we have Stanford, the Metagross. Zen Headbutt, Bullet Punch, Flinch Punch, Earthquake, holding the choice band, so we've got double choice. We've got triple choice this week. All three choice items making an appearance this week. And I normally don't like choice items. Wow, that is a change. I used to refuse to bring choice items. Start PWL Season 1, I hated choice items, really didn't want to bring them. Now I'm bringing all three of them in game. 252 into HP, 252 in attack, 4 into special defense, adamant nature. I'm really going to feel what that one is. Then we have next Gobblewonka the Curum. Lady likes bulky Storly set. So here is a bulky Storly set to again counter Levitee. Ice Beam, Toxic Roost and Substitute. I love Sub-Roost Toxic Curum. It's great. I know, it's absolutely amazing. Just destroys teams. It really shouldn't, but it does. 248 into HP, 8 into special attack, and 252 in special defense, with a calm nature, which is minus attack plus special defense. This is especially bulky set, because that's what most of his attackers are. Here are special, the ones that Curum deals with anyway, because like, it doesn't deal with Mega Aerodactyl in any way, shape or form, and that's a physical attacker, so I thought I should run special defense here, because that's just the best thing to run. And it also deals with Xurkitree, because Xurkitree likes the electric terrain that Tapu Koko sets up. Yeah, it's just a good stall set, especially with pressure as an ability and leftovers. Could be a bit weak to Trace Porygon 2, because then he gets pressure and that does count my HP as well. Anyway, finally moving on to Waddle's Clayball. Last time, Carmine Clef just destroyed him. Straight up destroyed him. But we're doing a different set this week, running Stealth Fox, Moonblast, Toxic and Softboard, with Magic Guard as our ability, so he can't Toxic us back, and leftovers. 252 into HP, 252 into defense, 4 into specialty defense, and this is a bold nature, which is plus defense, minus attack. This basically just takes hits from his physical attackers, so Aerodactyl. It doesn't really take them from Curum Black. Curum Black is annoying. Curum Black, yeah. Curum Black is basically me trying to predict what move he's going to go for, and hoping he doesn't make the correct prediction. And hoping I do make the correct prediction, because that's Curum Black for you. That's all anyone does against Curum Black, because it gets coverage for everything. It's a big problem to anyone. Yes, let's get into what he brought. He's brought Xurkitree, Porygon 2, Nidoking, Curum Black, Aluminum, and Mega Aerodactyl. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not running a normal Sun Chimera or Adventure nickname. I'm running Quag is Inviable because that's mean, and Levy thinks that Quag is viable in League format, and it's basically a PSL meme about Quagsard's viability. I can't even remember how it started though, it's just big mean, and Levy's on the Quag is viable side, so I went on the other side with this game. Anyway, I just leave Tapu Koko because it outspeeds everything, and I can just U-turn whatever he does. So, music's off, good. Let's get this party started. He leads Xurkitree, because he wants to do the same as me. He wants to, so U-turn here. Good chunk of damage as he switches. Obviously not scared of anything I can deal out to him. I go into Curum here, because that tanks a hit. This is the best thing to take hits from his Xurkitree. As you can see, Fox does do a decent chart to the Curum, because it's a Xurkitree, it's massive 181, I believe 181 special attack, and it's an electric terrain. He gets his Porygon 2 here. I was thinking, oh, I can take a hit and I can hurt him very toxic. I go for Substitute here because I think, right, he's going to go for Toxic, that's what Porygon 2 does best. And I get a prediction right, he does go for Toxic. Yeah, I can't get Toxic. Ooh. So anyway, I'm just going to fire off my own toxic onto him now, because that Cripple's probably gone too. As he goes to try attack, and we see it does not break our sub, so that's very handy for us, because I can just keep subbing on him and stalling him out there. I just go for my ice beam here. We also do see on Tunnel, you see he has Trace, which gives him pressure, so anything I do to him will be using double the PP. It's particularly handy. I guys get crit doesn't matter because it's probably one two, it just recovers. I'm just going to go for substitute here as he goes for a recover because he broke my substitute and I don't like Kyurem being all in that position. I go for another ice beam here, which is a good chunk of Kyurem Black. I want this Kyurem Black, which is starting to get worn down, so I'll go for the Toxic as he goes for the Iron Head. Here I have a choice. I can either predict him to go for the Iron Head again, or Dragon's Move and go into my Metagross, or I can predict him to go for the Earth Power and stay in with Kyurem. I think my original decision was to stay in with the Kyurem, predicting the Earth Power. I thought, no, he might want to play safe. It's a bit early to start predicting. It's only turn 8. It's only turn 8. He's not going to try and make a prediction this early on. So I just go into my Metagross here. As he does make the prediction, he goes for the Earth Power, and that annoys me because I'm thinking, oh, I could see him with Kyurem, and he gets the crit to top it all off. It basically makes my Metagross helpless. Here I'm thinking, well, he probably doesn't think I'm going to have the Bullet Punch. He doesn't think I'll Scarf Metagross. No, I never run Scarf Metagross. No one runs Scarf Metagross. So, I'm thinking, alright, I hope he stays in here because I can just go for the Bullet Punch and kill him. But he just sensibly going to Yesop, the Alomomola. If you don't get that reference, it's because in PWO Season 1, one of the players, Yesop, he went undefeated with his regenerated core of Alomomola and Moongus playing a large part in that actually, and he has drafted them in PSL Season 2, along with 2 other regenerating ones, so that's fun. And I switch out into Fable here because that's my Alomomola counter because he can't do anything to me with it. Here I go for my Rocks. I want my Rocks up because he has no removal on his team whatsoever. And Rock's a very, very good chip. Here he goes into it, as we see he goes into his Nina King, obviously not wanting a repeat of last time, where I just calm-minded up on him and swept. Sensible man. Sensible man. Anyway, I'm just going to go into my designated Nina King counter here, which is Kyurem, so it tanks a hit. As he goes, and he goes for his third here as I just roost up. He's actually going to switch out to Kyurem Black here, as I'm just going to click roost again. I switch out on Mega, thinking, oh, I can just snap this thing, doesn't matter. As he reveals he's still Lindsay, he was honestly hoping that I would switch into the Clef there, or I'd stay with Kyurem, and he'd just be able to destroy me. As we see the Toxic just brings down to 4%. I don't really like this, because I have to go into something and I have to get the kill. I have to. Probably could have gone into Tapu Koko here, and then gone for the U-turn, then gone to this not locked in. But anyway, you just go into the Aerodactyl anyway, so I just go into this thing and sort of ready to kill him. Just kill as he goes into his Aerodactyl, so I go into my physical wall, which is my favourite. As he goes to the Stone Edge, I believe. Yep, he does. So here I'm thinking, right, well, he can kill me with a couple of Stone Edges, or he has a chance to kill me. So I'm just going to go for the softboard here. So he reveals the taunt, so I can't actually softboard. So good prep on his part. He goes for an Earthquake here, thinking, oh, he doesn't want to miss. So I go for a Moonblast. And really, let's switch into this thing. I just want to see what he does. Roost. So he does reveal his whole move to head, so I'm thinking, right, well, if I can get my Electrotainer up with Tapu Koko, and I can get into Hawlucha, I can set up on this thing. With him on his team, I can safely set up one. Because although I can set up on a Alomomola, I don't want to risk the Skull Burn. Because that is sad. And now my Chrome has just crashed. Chrome has just crashed. I love this. I love Chrome. And we're back. Oh, we're back. So yeah, we just get a bit of restore with the rest here. During Levitee down the time here, I don't know why. Yeah, she goes for another earthquake, and as he gets myself kicker on the switch in, which is sad. He goes into Nidoking here, as I go for the hidden power water. Brings Nidoking down to about 50%, which is good for me. Good chip, good chip. Hold on, I've got to go again. My phone is ringing. I love that recording. Okay, sorry about that. I am back now. Yeah. What was I on now? Oh yes, as I go into my room here, and he's Nidoking. He goes into his Alomomola, obviously predicting it. Go for a substitute here as he goes for a wish. Now here, I thought, well, the Aerodactyl switch. No, sorry, not the Aerodactyl. The Nidoking switch is quite obvious here. You might go into Nidoking here. Because there's no reason to really stay in with his Alomomola when he's at full health. He's going to go into Nidoking, try and hit that, so I should go for that here. I click high speed. I then decide, no, he's going to stay. No, you're going to do that, you're going to do that. I should try and toxic this fish. So I click toxic instead. And now this has happened. As you see here, he just goes into Nidoking. And he also says he's going to assume that's a Scarf Coco. Another thing, Levitee, don't tell anyone if you've worked something out. Don't tell your opponent that. Good idea. It's not a good idea at all. It's not something you should do. Anyway, he's going to go into his Porygon 2 here. Which obviously takes stuff from this. It doesn't get toxic by it. Yeah, I go for the version here. Crit doesn't really matter, you just recovers and again it's Kyurem still. And Ian, Leather Lantern, he comes up, perhaps up here and says, "Oh look, we're back to this," because he said about he looked for about 15 minutes and Kyurem and Porygon 2 are stalling each other again, which is what he was doing when he looked away, which I find funny here. It's basically a bunch of me clicking moves, and oh look, we get some much action here. I go into Fable on the exact same turn that he goes into a Alomomola. I click Toxic here as he clicks Wish. He's probably the only one to go into his Aerodactyl here. Yeah. That's what he does, as I go for Moonblast. Wish hitting practically up to full from the 17%. He goes for a Stone Edge here, as I go for Moonblast. As I thought he would go for a Taunt there. He's not. I know this time I really have to. I have to go for the softball. I'll go for a Toxic here. I don't see. Just go for Taunt, thinking right. Well, he's going to go for Stats Move this turn. He goes for nothing. I go for Moonblast here, and he goes for another Earthquake, which took me like over down low as I go for Moonblast. And unfortunately for him, I do get the crit, which will knock the Aerodactyl out. It's not as bad for him as he says it is. He says it can 1v1 my entire team except Coco. Well, that's wrong. It can't. It can't 1v1 my Hawlucha. It's actually set up fodder for my Hawlucha, because Hawlucha can just set up on it and then sweep his entire team. So that going down is actually kind of bad for me, because it means Hawlucha can't set up anymore. It's good, but also bad for me. We see Clayball, Stormwrath. I've been forgetting to do these things again, haven't I? I always forget this. I always forget to knock off the mons that are dead. But I've done it now. It's alright, it's fine. I usually go to Nidoking here just to kill my Fable. Doing anything into my Cure, which is my Encounter Course. I go for Substitute here as he goes for a Sludge Wave, because I thought he wouldn't want to stay in, because a nice beam to the face would really hurt him. He goes for another Sludge Wave here as I go for the Force Boost. He's obviously going to switch it because he doesn't want to take another Ice Beam. As he goes into the Porygon 2, as I click Ice Beam, which brings his Porygon down low. I go for a sub here because I know he's going to go for a cover. It's a free sub, and even if he does and he says go for Toxic, it's my safe play. Because I don't want this thing getting Toxic because it stalls his team. Because he can't touch this thing anymore now that Aerodactyl's down. Which is very good for me. We get back into the Porygon 2 stall here as it's going to go down. I could have taken this out earlier, but I wanted to preserve PP, I think. And now my Chrome's crashed again. And okay, probably going to is down. It goes down. Maybe could have killed it earlier, but I wanted to get my substitute up. So that's what I do. Just going to kind of spam there. I'm trying to wear down my PP. So it probably went bad for me to type him earlier, but oh well, who cares? It's not email in the end. I have been him sequence for wish. He's obviously going to go out and something to just keep storming out. He goes into Secretary here as I go for Ice Beam, which unfortunately just misses out on that KO, and he's able to heal back up practically to full, which is sad. Anyway, this is just a bit of PP store, really. It's not fun to watch. Yeah, and he goes for a Don't Give Me a Secretary here as I go for a substitute, also protecting him to break my sub, and we'll see what he does. Yeah, we get into Mercury install here. As I actually switch out that turn, go into this thing as he, and Secretary as he goes into the Alamamela. I go Slid Wave here, obviously revealing him specs. So he goes to the Scold, and I take him out. And he doesn't actually think out in the specs, because if you, well, from what I saw in his game, he doesn't think I'm specs. But I saw his side of this, and he didn't think I'm specs, and I can't remember why. But anyway, he goes into Secretary here and goes to the Volt Switch. I don't think he should have done this, because this reveals to me that the Secretary is Scarf. So I think he'd actually made a misplay here. He should have gone into the Nidoking, because I was specs. So, what's it called? Sledger would have done nothing to him. So he should have really gone into Nidoking to revenge, but oh well. Actually, I'd just gone into the Kyurem. Nidoking, but then no, I wouldn't have, would I? Because I did risking of 2 unfavourable rolls could have killed me. I did very unfavourable rolls. But anyway, he goes into his Nidoking here as I just kill him with the Slide Wave. As he goes to I go for Ice Beam, and he goes into his Secretary here. I think I've actually run out of Ice Beams at this point. Yeah, I've run out of Ice Beams at this point. So, he's Dazzling Gleaming, because I know he's Scarf. I can just roost and substitute store him, his PP out. And so that's, and you see on turn 74 he runs out, Dazzling Gleams, and turn 75 he forfeits. So we are going through to the semi-finals. I know Levitee probably won't think it was, but that is a good game. Sorry, I'm trying to mark off the right ones now. So that's a 3-0 victory. Well, 3-1, but 3-0, because I could just go into either my Tapu Koko or my, well, because he struggles to death here, and I could go into either Tapu Koko or Hawlucha and give the one of them the kill, whichever one I wanted. It doesn't really matter, because I could have given either of them. I probably would have given it to Tapu Koko, because that's one of my higher kill leaders. Get that another kill. Or I could have given it to Hawlucha just because it's Hawlucha. Koko Lucha is broken, and they never should. Esme never should have dropped Hawlucha. They never should. Well, it's fine. Yeah, he wasn't using it so well, so I can understand why he dropped it. But no one should have let me pick it up of all people. No one should have, because Koko Lucha is broken, as shown in OU and in League as well. Koko Lucha is very much broken. I've said that a number of times now. Anyway, so next week we're in the semi-finals, and we're playing off against Fire 14 and the Hollywood Hawlucha. Frost has actually gone unbeaten in main season, and he's beaten SV and the Salem Sylveons in the quarterfinals of playoffs. So, scary opponent. Not a game that is to be taken lightly. Of course, I've already played it before I recorded this, so I know the result, and I'm going to leave you to wait for next time. I'm not going to tell you. Although these two will probably be uploaded one after the other, so you won't have to wait long to find out in reality. Peace.